Hello, Chelsea fans. It feels so good to be in the Champions League. Like, finally, we are in the Champions League. I mean, that's our bet. That's okay, not our bet, right? Because we literally missed it the past two times. And Chelsea, who are like godfathers of the Champions League in the past decade, we've missed it for the past two times. But it's such a refreshing feeling to finally have us back on that stage come next season. I mean, throughout the whole game, my heart was like pounding so fast. I was like, just one single mistake and everything is going to fall apart. I mean, all our efforts and everything would be ruined. But the boys fought, the boys grinded, the boys played like a team that we've not seen in a long, long time. I mean, this run of games where we had the hardest run of games to qualify for the Champions League, and these boys turned up when we least expected. Every pundit, Jamie Carragher and the rest, they had their own say, what they even said. Even our own Joe Cole even said that we were not going to make it. I mean, we're going to play Nottingham Forest and everybody thinks that we're not going to qualify. Man, our standards has really, 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 really gone down. And it feels so good that we came out in that game and showed ourselves, showed our confidence, and played our game and literally got us back into the Champions League. And I'm really, really excited to look forward to what next season entails for us because right now I believe sporting directors should go in search of good players. I mean, we need strikers, goalkeepers. Okay, Sanchez is trying, but I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna say if we're gonna replace Sanchez or we're gonna keep him. That's a discussion for another day. But what we're gonna be talking about is one of our own talented young wonder kid, Estevao Williams. I mean, all Chelsea fans know about this guy. We've been raving about this guy for over a year plus now because literally bought him for a while now. And watching him in the Brazilian league, seeing what he's doing, seeing the goals, the dribbles, the amazing tricks. I mean, this boy is fantastic. This boy is really, really good. Those of you that have watched Yamal play and say this guy Yamal is good, wait till Estevao Williams comes in. Now, I want to be talking about him and what Chelsea is going to do with him come next season. Now, seeing that we are in the Champions League, I kind of have this fantasy of watching Yamal and Estevao go head to head in the Champions League and seeing competing who is better and probably seeing the next generation of Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo kind of debate and kind of challenge and seeing these youngins grow up and challenge and stuff like that. But anyway, right now it's just a fantasy because Estevao Williams has not really even played or kicked a ball in Europe yet, and we have not really seen his capabilities when it comes to European football. We all know that the Brazilian league and the European leagues are two different leagues, and the standards are two different standards. So I can say, okay, the Brazilian league is a little bit tough. When you talk about the top 4 or 5 European leagues in the world, I think the next league you're going to look at is the Brazilian league. Okay, looking at Estevao Williams coming to Chelsea, coming to the Champions League, coming to Europe in general, it's like a lot of Chelsea fans have a lot of expectation on this young boy. I mean, Chelsea fans think that when he comes, he's going to be the next Eden Hazard. He's going to start dribbling around, doing tricks and doing a lot of stuff. Even the goals and everything he does in the Brazilian league, a lot of Chelsea fans are expecting him to bring that directly into the Chelsea team. Well, come on, this kid is just 18 years old. I mean, even Neymar, when he came to Europe at that time when he signed for Barcelona, I think Neymar was around 21, thereabout. The only player that came in and did well in Europe per se is kind of like Gabriel Jesus that came and hit the ground running before he kind of like faded away. But what we are expecting of these young kids is really, really, really hard. It's not all the young kids are going to be like Yamal. Yamal was trained in Europe. He is already accustomed to the European game. You understand? Compared to somebody who is not accustomed to the European games. I mean, the culture, the atmosphere, the environment, the way of living, and a lot of factors like that are going to affect this kid from performing. Okay, these factors are going to affect this kid. So I'm not saying that he's not going to come and perform. Okay, I'm just saying that there is the possibility that this kid is going to come in and we need a whole lot of time, about a year or two, for him to adapt to the Premier League. And we all know that they say Chelsea kind of kills a lot of talents. That's the rumor going around that any kid, any young kid that comes to Chelsea, his talent is going to be destroyed, blah, 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 and all like that. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Especially with this new set of sporting directors we have who have this desire to train up young kids and make them into superstars. The mentality of Enzo Maresca that gives chances to these young lads and give them confidence and transition them into the first team. But I feel that a player like Estevao Williams may need a whole lot more than just what Enzo Maresca will be giving to him, maybe 15 minutes cameo, 10 minutes cameo here and there. And no, we are no longer in the conference league for him to have that chance and um, grace to be able to perform week in, week out, okay? Because like it or not, we have experienced players in Pedro Neto and Noni Madueke and the likes of it. Very good. I understand that their talents might not be, their potential talent might not be up to that of Estevao Williams, but right now Chelsea needs maturity in the Champions League, not a kid who is trying to accumulate to get himself accustomed to European football. Believe me, I'll be so thrilled if he comes in and gets and hits the ground running immediately. Trust me, I'll love that. But I think the best decision for Chelsea right now is to send him out on loan. And yes, you know where to Strasbourg. I mean, I have this imagination where I want to see Kendrick Paez and Estevao Williams in the French League One. I want to see them play together, get accustomed together, and grow up together. I want to see them play football together and exploit and do things and do crazy things together without all the pressure, without all the expectations that we Chelsea fans have for these kids. I mean, going to Strasbourg seems like the best option right now because they are going to play European football. They are going to play the Conference League. Okay, so if he can perform in the Conference League, if he can live up to the standards in the Conference League, which I believe Strasbourg is going to be one of the biggest teams in the Conference League. So if he's going to perform there, he and Kandre Paez, if they're going to lead that team to probably win the Conference League or probably get them as far as the semi-finals or even the quarterfinals, I mean, it's something. It's something. It's part of growing. It's part of growth. Look at what we see in Petrovic, what we've seen in Santos. I mean, these kids were kids who were at Chelsea, not like they were not good enough, but they needed experience, they needed time to get themselves fully fit to be Chelsea caliber kind of players. And they went to the League One and they played consistently for a whole year. And these players have massively improved. They have massively improved. Talking about Santos, he's one of the best midfielders that played in French league last season, and he's coming back to Chelsea, and nobody is raising an eyebrow that he might not be capable of fitting in for Enzo Fernandez or coming into the midfield to support Caicedo or Romeo Lavia. Everybody is excited because he got time without pressure to succeed, to play his football, have his expression in Strasbourg. Okay, he did all that, and the coach in Strasbourg, Liam Reznor, is kind of like a very, very good coach with kids also. So why don't Chelsea send Estevao Williams and Kendrick Paez to go learn one or two things, get accustomed to European football, get themselves balanced in the European League, and probably by next season or in 2 seasons' time, they will be matured enough, confident enough to transition well into the Chelsea team. That is my own opinion, anyways. I believe a lot of Chelsea fans I so much believe in this guy. I so much believe in him too. I'm just being realistic as a Chelsea fan. But for those of you that are so confident in him and want him to come to Chelsea straight up and come and do those magical things that Eden Hazard give to us back then in those days when Chelsea was still Chelsea and we're enjoying beautiful football. Hopefully, I hope you're correct. And when he gets to play preseason or he gets to play a few games with Chelsea first team, I'm hoping also that he brings the excitement sooner rather than later to Chelsea Football Club. But well, that is my opinion on Estevao Williams and what I think that Chelsea needs to do if they want to transition him slowly into the first team. But if the lad is capable enough, if he's good enough, and is ready to go in straight up into the first team, why not? That is just it. So that's what I want to talk. That's what I wanted to discuss about today with Chelsea and Estevao Williams and the Wonder Kids. Once more, congratulations to all Chelsea fans. We are going to be hearing the Champions League anthem again come next season. I can't wait to whoop Barca's ass and take my revenge on Real Madrid. Yeah, yeah, we still have that at that. And then probably win the Champions League again before Arsenal ever does. See you again next time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.